Hi Libra, welcome to your mid-August 2021 general love reading. This is your girl Mermaid Scales Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me here. This is a general love reading for the Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and or any other strong placement for the sign of Libra. This will not resonate with every Libra that watches this message, and because this reading is general, not every single message may be for you. So please only take what resonates and leave what doesn't for someone who needs to hear that message. And if this reading is not for you at all, Libra, I highly suggest checking out your other signs and different placements. Hi, cross watchers, you're very welcome here if you're interested in a Libra. Who wouldn't be? I'd like to remind Libra and cross watchers that energy is fluid, and this simply means that you may feel like I'm describing a certain situation in the reading where you feel the roles are flipped or reversed, and that's completely okay. You are more than welcome to use your own discretion to flip those roles if that resonates with your specific situation the best. All right, Libra, to clear the energy and to tune into the frequency, I'm going to use my sound bowl to get into it. If you have headphones, I highly suggest turning them a bit down because this could be a little loud and I don't want you to hurt your ears. All right, so let's see. All right. Okay, Libra, for this reading, I'm tuning into an energy that's in or around your energetic field of someone who has romantic feelings or intentions towards you at this time. Whether you're single or taken, whether you're together or apart in separation, we're going to go ahead and see who's in your energetic field, who wants to come through, and what messages they have for you, Libra, for this love reading. Oh. The card almost flipped over. Not quite. Ooh. Wow. Okay, so it says express your love. And it says go ahead and make the romantic gesture. Someone has something to tell you, Libra. Someone's been wanting to say this for a while. But then at the bottom of the deck, we do have give your relationship a chance. So this is someone you're talking to, are in a connection with, feel a lot for. You know what I'm hearing for some, not all, there's different scenarios. For some of you, it's almost like work on your partnership. Has there been trouble in paradise lately? Or not trouble in paradise, but like Libra, you need to hear from them that they want this as much as you do, is kind of what I'm getting. Because if I know my Libras are all about one thing, it's balance. And maybe there's been something out of balance within the connection. And I really do feel this energy that's coming through here. They don't want you to feel like they're not interested. With express your love, you just need to hear that they care, that they want this. Maybe you're even waiting for them to say the words, I love you. Maybe you're waiting on a proposal. Maybe you're waiting on something that shows you that they're down for you just the way you're down for them. But with this give your relationship a chance, have you been pondering about breaking up with them or thinking, you know what, maybe they're not that interested, I'll just move on? If so, they've sensed that energy and they don't want to let you go, Libra. They're hanging on to each other pretty tight here. Some of you may have decided to get back with someone that you broke up with or you guys separated from, and you're back together again, and they're so happy that you are. Man, they don't want their life without Libra again. So I really do feel they have a lot to tell you. They have a lot to say. They have a lot to show you. And they're excited to start doing this mid to end of August. I even feel they have plans on taking you somewhere. Maybe you guys have a date to like a specific event, a wedding, a friend's birthday party, something along those lines for some of you. They may even be I'm hearing planning a trip with you, Libra. And I know some parts of the world are in restriction. If so, it may not be for you, but others of you, they may want to go somewhere with you, somewhere foreign, somewhere you've never been before. But most importantly, yeah, this person wants to show you how much they care, and they're going to put their heart out there for you, Libra. And I think that's going to convince you to stay into this or to have faith in this. Wow, I really do feel they're in love with you, with express your love. So let's go ahead and see what the tarot has to say. What does Libra need to know about their love life? How does this person feel for them? Think about them. Two of Pentacles. How they feel right now. Capricorn energy. Some of you could have Capricorn in your chart. You may be dealing with a Capricorn. Does not have to be does not have to be the case. I almost said taste. That may resonate in some way. But yeah, I feel Libra, they're making this decision. They've been up in the air. They didn't know how to approach us, how to approach you. Even if this is, for some of you, someone that you've had a falling out with, they want to come back. And others of you, they have something to offer, but they're planning it. They don't know how they're going to do it yet. They're rehearsing it in their head. I feel this is commitment with the Pentacles. Something you've really been waiting for. You see how that woman's kind of like looking out the window at that star, hoping, wishing that it comes true, that this person will act and say it. Say the words they need to hear, do the actions they need to see. Let's keep going. Wow. Wow, yeah, they really want to work on this with you. There's something they feel like you're slipping away or you're fading away, or that's a fear that's running in their mind. Maybe things haven't been as passionate as they once were, or as, exciting maybe. But man, they're also planning something, I feel, with Temperance, Page of Swords. This could be big, Libra. Bottom of the deck, we do have the Tower. Aries energy, Scorpio energy, as this is a Mars-ruled card. Wow, okay, so for some of you, obviously some Tower moment happened that woke them the hell up. Whether you made a demand, I almost feel, Libra, I wouldn't say exploded on this person, but you kind of, whatever was withheld, wasn't said, you held back. You gave it your all in a past conversation that really put things into perspective for them. Others of you, there is some sort of, if you guys are in a connection, in a relationship, it wasn't built on a very sturdy foundation. And there was a lot of things that were hidden, a lot of things that weren't said, a lot of things that were swept under the rug, let's just say. And it kept on building more and more on that faulty foundation until the point where everything came down. Truths were said, I'm hearing. Maybe there was a confession someone had to make. Or something really shook up someone's foundation in believing in this connection. There could have been flirting, I'm hearing. Possible third party, but I'm not feeling that for the majority of you. I'm just feeling like something really shook up what someone thought this connection was. It could have been an outside influence, whether that is another person or if it was, I don't know, like a big argument I'm getting with the Tower card. Maybe there was a breakup. And if there was a breakup, they have not been the same, Libra. Let's clarify this Tower. The Sun. Huge awakening. The Tower in the Sun, Leo energy, by the way, is profound illumination about something. Let's keep going. King of Swords, some truth was said. And And if it wasn't, the truth about something that was hidden, not said, that was exposed, someone finally just let it all out there in a conversation, maybe even an argument about what they weren't happy with in the connection, what they weren't happy with as far as how someone was behaving, that maybe they kind of just accepted it for too long until it all just went to a boiling point, is what I'm hearing. Aquarius energy. And then the Fool card at the bottom of the deck. Aries energy, Aquarius energy. Wow, okay, so yeah, a lot of different scenarios this can be, but pretty much something happened that shook up someone's understanding of what this connection was, this relationship was. Some truths were said that really made someone realize what could be lost in this. That Libra can be gone for good. That it could all end. The happiness that they have with you could be blown to smithereens, let's just say. And that you could, whatever happened in the recent past with this conversation or argument, you could just, the thought of you just leaving could destroy them. So, they're putting in the work now. I even feel, Libra, that, I don't know, I'm hearing like someone on the phone crying, maybe to you. Maybe that's already happened. But I really do feel they're not going to want to give up on this, Libra. They don't want to lose you. That's the last thing they want. They want to work on the partnership, work on the connection. Well, let's see it then, right? So let's go ahead and see what the cards have to say, how they feel. Two of Pentacles. Yeah, after this Tower moment, it's really blown them away. It's really, they are now trying to decide how to move forward in this, how to keep this all together. What do they need to do? And Libra, it may be very simple for you. You get it. You've told them before. But for some reason, I almost feel like what has to change is something that they've been holding on to for a very long time, whether it's a behavior, it's an attitude, it's a lifestyle that you just were not happy with. You weren't accepting it. And maybe you did for a while, hoping they would change, and they didn't. And so you had to bring up this ultimatum. But with the Two of Pentacles, they're struggling, they're grasping at straws. They're trying to figure it out, what to do. They're trying to make up their mind on how to keep you. That's the number one goal. They're afraid of losing you, like seriously. What they think about you is Page of Pentacles. Earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. They're thinking, you know what, maybe this conversation had to do with the fact that they haven't asked you to be in a committed relationship, that they haven't been ready to be in a committed relationship, or they weren't ready to take this to the next level. But now they're thinking of giving this offer. The Page of Pentacles is about manifestation, it's about apprenticeship, but it's about desiring to create something that they can bring into their tangible world. I feel this is an offer they are planning on making for you, Libra, that is long overdue. But it's still in the very baby steps of it all. They're still planning this, I feel. If it's an engagement, I feel like they're planning on where to propose, how to do it, which friends to contact, get a photographer hired, that type of stuff. But this is something you've been wanting. Even if it's the change in their behavior, even if it's the change in how they've acted recently, or, something that's been bothering you. Maybe they've had a bad habit, I'm hearing, that, I don't know if it's like smoking, drinking, I don't know, something that's really bothered you about them that they weren't willing to quit or change. They're thinking of doing it now, seeing what the ultimatum could be. But they're thinking of offering something here too. I want to see what this is. Let's clarify. Let's get nosy. Someone could have a nose piercing. Why is the Page of Cups here for what they're thinking about this? Okay, so Page of Coins and Page of Wands. 3 pages on the board here. This could be someone you have kids with, or they have kids with someone else. Whoever's, if it's not for you, it's not for you. Wow. Yeah, I mean, how to keep this all together, what to do now moving forward, how to plan this. But there's something exciting about this. Fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy is coming through now. Wow, I feel like excitement here. They're excited to bring this to you. They're excited to say this. They're excited to offer this. And it's something that's going to change the whole connection, change the whole relationship. Bottom of the deck is the 3 of Cups. They want to keep this together. Even for some of you, if they're in the doghouse, in timeout, whatever, they want to reunite back with you. I even feel like you've been muting their calls, or they've been muting someone's calls. Because it's like, I don't even want to talk to you right now after whatever Tower moment happened, but trust, Libra, they're planning on making up for it in some way. What they like the most about you, the Death card. Scorpio energy. They see you're serious now. And this is part of that ultimatum I'm picking up on in some way. Again, whether you directly said this to them, which I feel most of you have with the King of Swords, or it's just your energy, you put up with it for too long, enough is enough. You decide if you choose to continue, if you can choose to not give what I want in this, I'm ending it. And I'm ending it for good. It's scary. There's a side to you they have not seen up until this point. But that's what happens when things are out of balance. Libra will react in a way that you did not expect it to be. They even saw your temper, I kind of feel, for some of you. But yeah, you're dead ass serious about this. And it's a major choice that you feel if they can't live up to it, if they can't move forward the way you want this to be, then you're going to have to end it, dead it. And this isn't something selfish on your end. I'm not feeling that, Libra. It's not something where it's like you're asking them to change their entire life for you. It's just something where you felt like it wasn't fair. You felt like it wasn't right. And you felt like because of that, that's why it has to change. It's not equal. Some sort of thing like that, behavior like that. I don't know, like hanging out with their friends and not inviting you, or, just blowing you off when you were really preparing to go on a date. And again, I don't feel this person's a horrible person. I'm not picking up on narcissistic personality. If that's what you're going through, this reading may not be for you. But this feels like this is the final straw of what I need to be happy. And if you can live up to it, then we're compatible. But if you can't, maybe we're just not compatible and I'll end it now. But they see that seriousness in you. And it kind of turns them on. This like new side that is a lot more brutal, a lot more blunt up front. It's definitely giving them the fire to do something about it. But what they don't like about you, Page of Swords. Air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Oh, Libra. When you're pissed, you give the cold shoulder, I kind of sense and feel. And you'll go for days without talking to him. And I don't think it's a game with you. I think it's that you don't want to say something that you'll later regret. So you give yourself time to breathe. You give yourself time for space. And man, you're giving them the cold shoulder now until they act right. And I don't know, Libra, there's something that, like, you went out with friends recently, posted about it, and you were all dressed up, and they got a little jealous. I'm seeing that. And they know maybe in some way that was to let them know what they were missing out on. But you're holding your tongue right now with them. You're hoping they'll do the right thing, is what I'm kind of hearing in this. What they like the most about this connection is temperance. Sagittarius energy. I also feel Libra energy with this card. You could possibly be dealing with another Libra. You know, I really do feel maybe before, when you try to hint at this change or demanded some sort of offer, they didn't get it before. They kind of thought they could just push it aside, ignore it, whatever. Libra will just be patient about it. But now they're really seeing the necessity of the change. Ultimately because of how unhappy you are with it, with the relationship currently, or what's been going on up until this point that led to the Tower moment. And during this time where you guys are either separated or you're on a break, they're really identifying and healing a lot within themselves. But also, Libra, like, again, you're a good person. They feel when, you guys aren't arguing, or when they're going through something at work that's stressful, you calm them, you ease their mind. You put them back in balance when everything is out of control. You're their rock. Someone could be a bartender or is really good at mixing and making drinks, even at home. But yeah, they love the fact that they also feel that this is just right for them. And the energy around temperance is just so peaceful. When it is going well between the two of you guys, you don't really argue that much. This is something new, really. I'm also seeing music notes. I don't know if someone is into music, writes music, just vibes on music when they're feeling stressed, but I'm also seeing like a music note tattoo, maybe around their ear or wherever, right? But this connection, I don't know if there's a lot of stress going on in someone's life, but it puts them back at ease, it puts them back in balance when things are doing really well. They're great. Also, they're planning something. They know, they may have been putting it off up until now, until they see how serious you are. Now it's the time. Just for some of you. But what they don't like about the connection to Hierophant, Taurus energy, Capricorn energy. So I gotta be 100% honest, and I heard this when I picked up the card. Someone, whether it's you or the other person, may feel like someone is kind of condescending at times, or especially during whatever argument happened in the recent past, it came off as condescending. I don't know why I'm picking up on that. But for others of you, the thought of this commitment ending, your relationship ending, your connection ending, they know there would be no one else to compare to what you guys have, or to restart a relationship, the type you guys have, it would be like crawling again. To find someone, to bond with them the way they bonded with you, just to think that this is all coming to an end, and that they'd have to settle for someone else when they lost what was so great with you. If there is a commitment that you've been waiting on, an offer of commitment, it does kind of scare them to think that they're finally going to cross the threshold. But I really do think they will. For most of you, I really do feel like that's the only way this is going to work. And if that is the only way, they will compromise it. But yeah, it does scare them to think that they're putting everything out on this, even in engagement. I gotta say, I feel big time engagement energy for some of you. I almost picked up on, for some of you, your birthdays are at the end of September. And they may want to propose either around then or around your birthday in October. For some. Highest hopes is that even through all the difficulty that you guys have been going through lately in this connection, you'll both make it through it. You'll push through it, that you'll conquer the difficulties and the obstacles and make it out on top. That this won't end. You'll get through this. That they can, I don't know, they just don't want to let you go, Libra. And you don't want to leave, but again, you're not going to settle anymore. You're not going to accommodate anymore when you feel like they're not doing the same in return for you. So their highest hopes is that this is going to work. It will be tough work. It will be scary, maybe even it will be burdensome in some ways on their end, but they're willing to do it for you. Deepest fear is 6 of Pentacles. Taurus energy. I feel this is in some ways on your end too, Libra, that they just won't be able to give the way you give. That it's just not going to be the same. It's not going to be just or fair. In some sort of way and aspect. Again, it's general. It's different for all of you, but you'll know what it means for you if it's been resonating this far. But you feel there's something they haven't done that you've been waiting and waiting and waiting for them to do. And some of you are very close on giving up on it. And their fear in this with the 6 of Pentacles, that they just can't agree to it, that they just can't build themselves up to do it. And that's when they lose you. That you can't come to an agreement in this where both of you are happy. And maybe the thought of the reason why you can't come to agreement with this is because you're not compatible anymore. That's what they're afraid of as well. But to see the likely outcome of this situation, Libra, we're going to go ahead and take this to Vimeo for the extended reading. But before we go, we'll pull a card from this deck here. I'm going to ask Spirit if there's anything else you need to know about what they think about when they think of you, what they want to do. Yeah, okay, so it's bad timing here. I feel like whatever fight or argument, ultimatum, wake-up call you gave them, they weren't ready for it. They weren't prepared for it. They didn't think it would happen that way. They didn't think it would happen so soon is what I'm hearing, even if it's been years. And this is what still scares them, is that they think they're not ready. They think but they're pushing themselves to get over themselves and to get ready for it. I'm lost without you. So I don't know if you are in separation or on a break. If you are, they're completely devastated about it. They're wanting to do something about it. They're at a loss. They're trying every way to think of what they could do to bring you back or get you back. But others of you, this is the deepest fear of it all. They would be completely devastated to have you leave their life. But that's not something on you, Libra, right? Like, I'm not saying you should feel guilty because you made the right choice. If that's the right choice for yourself, then so be it. But maybe it's a lesson they'll need to learn. Should you have walked away? Because you really were patient in all this. I saw that. But anyway, Libra, to see what the likely outcome of this situation is, what's likely to happen and unfold, we're going to go ahead and take this to Vimeo for the extended reading. If you'd like to join me there, open up the description box and you'll find the link to Vimeo, which will take you to the extended reading. I'm going to overturn this card here to see the likely outcomes, and I'm going to pull some oracle cards as well to add to the likely outcome, and more importantly, what you need to know about this person and this connection in general. If this is where you depart, Libra, I really hope that this has resonated with you in some way. If it has, please let me know. Drop a comment below, hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe. Want to win a free 30-minute personal reading with me? Check out the description box and scroll down a bit to see how you can enter your chance to win the only personal reading I give away every month to one lucky subscriber, in case you're interested. I love you, Libra, very much. and I'll see you next time. Take care, Libra.